Is it any wonder that nowadays people, especially men, they kill themselves, and such problem never get, never gets solved completely. It just keeps repeating itself, despite how many times people review and criticize, assess and reassess their past actions and people's reactions. Just had some mental breakdown today, since yesterday. Um, in fact, I didn't plan to make this video either. Maybe it's gonna be my final video. I know I've said that for a couple of times on YouTube, but it is absolutely me. It is absolutely my right to repeat, to regurgitate such saying as many times as I want. And don't even think for a second that that they care about you. They they don't, not for a single bit, not for half a bit, because they all use you as tools, as instruments to get what they want and to keep what they want for as long as they want. Um, so it is a sad reality, sad reality. I kept thinking, I kept thinking about hanging myself with my laptop's um, charging cable. You know, as you can see behind me, there are some water pipes which I believe I can use to complete self-termination process. And my grandma, she kept begging me to kill her. While I had while I just while 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 this I try to keep my impulses under control. Um, so so that nobody actually got hurt. Nobody actually got physically hurt. I just got tired of everything. And I also have impulses to smash my iPad, to just smash everything I I can get my hands on. But I figured I still need my iPad to film some videos whenever I don't feel like using either my laptop nor my Canon G7X PowerShot to film videos. So they just don't care about you, man. And why they should care about you, including your friends, your relatives. Why the hell they should care about you just because you have blood ties or genetic ties with them? Well, these ties, they don't really matter to them. um, because um, you know, people are just selfish creatures. But I'm not saying it's wrong to be. It's. I'm not saying it's always wrong to be selfish, because I am just as selfish as them to some extent, maybe to a very large extent. Who knows for sure? Now I can't even think straight. I suppose I don't. I suppose I lost my ability to think straight a long time ago. I just didn't realize it for several years until um, most recently I discovered that um, you know there's a huge discrepancy between what I can perceive and what things and people really are. And um, 要するに要するに今の私は完全に崖っぷちほど追い詰められていた追い詰められている。そして今私の状態で、特に精神状態で何にも、どうしようもできないと思っています。この状態が続くとだんだんひどくなってしまうだけです。自殺するか自殺しないか、ほぼ毎日このこの問題を考えて迷っています。So Christian or Muslim, now surely Islam begins to make more sense to me than Christianity. Probably it makes more sense to me as much as nihilism does. So what's stopping me from committing suicide? It's probably just a fear of pain, So fear of going to hell pretty much equates, equates to fear of pain. Since hell is a place, according to the Bible and according to the Quran, hell is a place full of pain and and misery. Maybe not loneliness, since there are plenty of folks there. Maybe hell is better than the place I am, in which I got myself stranded in. I just don't know. God, I wish I could find myself some alcohol and just drink till I lose my consciousness, and then sleep for another day, and then get up and then drink till I have some cancer, then die a natural death. Actually, well, if God is right, if the Bible is completely right, then there is no such thing as natural death, since death is unnatural for human being. God, well, apparently God designed human beings to live forever. However, sin came um, came to place, came to, you know, Adam and Eve, um, Adam and Eve's fall brought sin onto this world, onto the entire humanity, and blah blah blah. It's pretty much pointless, to dig deep into, the whys and hows of such question, of such matter. But I do believe, there are something that do last forever, such as irrational numbers like pi, like the square root of 2, the square root of 3, yeah, those irrational numbers, yes, they perpetuate forever, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. So God, I wish I could. I wish I could leave this household right now, but I can't. Well, actually, I can, but I won't find um, anywhere legal to sleep, since you know you'd need a you need to take the mark of the beast, and you need to undergo some tests, and you also need to have a valid ID to sleep, to live in a hotel, like I did in the past during the pre-COVID-19 era, and this such era is no more, sadly. So I wish I have something more promising, something more positive, something more productive to say to you guys and to myself, but now I just don't have any good news. Well, except the fact that I still retain parts my rationality and sanity. Um, some of to a certain extent that um, I can still speak English. I can still speak a bit of Japanese and make a video. I just don't know what else to do tonight except dipping on the internet, playing some video games, and probably then fap and feel miserable about myself. What do you guys reckon? What's the quickest way to hang myself to death? Yeah, maybe God knows. Au revoir, à bientôt.